too much pulling on the skin? Is it okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Really sucks. It works. Cold. Not too bad?
No, it's fine.
Perfect. You're getting the treatment. You're getting the works.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I was telling a young lady who she's maybe the third office over, and I was just moving in, and yeah, her daughter's prom, and everybody was, oh, not prom, I'm sorry, they're getting ready for a wedding.
Okay.
And she didn't have anybody to do her makeup. I'm like, no, I don't do makeup. I mean, I wish I'd be a skill, you know, I could really sell that. But I was like, no, I do facials and chemical peels. Not today. This is Riley's time. Not today. Steamer. Oh, there we go. Alright. Yeah, but I worked on her daughter, and she had really crazy cystic acne, like the ones that are really hard and tough.
Ugh.
Yeah, I had to lance it, I had to poke a needle in it, drain it out.
Ouch.
If I couldn't do that, I would have to definitely send it to a dermatologist to actually get it cut out, because some of them are just they're hard nodules.
Yeah.
To where you really need them to actually slice in and really cut that whole thing off. That's
That
the only
sounds
other
so
way.
painful.
It is. And when it drained out, and I videotaped and everything, the pus that came out was brown. I'm like, ooh, that's cell that, like, that's actually your cells dying. Like, you really had to get that taken care of.
Been there for so long.
Yes, and it could actually lead into a cancerous type of form, basically.
Wow.
Oh, is that too hot?
No, that's okay.
That's good. Okay. And so I'm like, I'm glad you popped it. And she said she's dealt with it for almost 3 years. No, 3 years.
Wow.
The same bump. But some people are like that, though. You know, they'll, instead of going to a doctor, dermatologist, or whatever, and they'll deal with it. That's bad. Like, I hate going to the doctor and getting like a physical, but I know I have to. I don't want any prostate nonsense or issues. Jesus. Without a man's prostate, you really can't do anything, like, sexual-wise, you know what I mean? Not doing that, but it's true. Like, it will shut you down. And so there's a lot of married couples, they have like impotency problems, or they can't do, and they're wondering, well, no, it's good. When was your last physical? When was your last checkup?
Yeah, gotta stay on top of that.
You have to, especially past 40. Like, you have to.
Right.
We're no spring chickens anymore. Things just don't recover like they used to. But thank God I don't have those issues. But it's, for some men, yeah, it's quite common. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's no bueno. And this little pad, it's a little abrasive, but it really, really cleans like the body skin. I know the face is still the skin of the body, but our body takes a beating. We wear shirts, perfumes, cologne.
Yeah.
Our bodies, go through a lot of stuff, and we don't take care of it sometimes.
Right.
So,
I used to have really bad acne, just like right like in between here, and I'm like so glad it's like gone now. But yeah, it's just like it just doesn't look good at all. It's so awful.
In the middle, let me think of what. Let's see, what could cause. You know what? I gotta look that up.
Well, I think it was like also like wearing like a bra and then like sweating, and it just like drips right down the middle.
Yeah, and
so yeah,
collects and everything.
Yeah.
tiny bump right underneath the neck that I'm going to try to get to. But if it's too much, just let me know.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to put you through too much of anything. You're too close to being, oh man, fun in the sun. And you don't want to be irritated like going to the beach.
Oh yeah.
Oceans and all this other stuff that you're going to do.
Yeah, we have beach week right after.
See? Yeah, no.
Graduate,
no.
so.
Gotcha. Okay, ready? Oh. Wipe the excess stuff off. There was a bump right on the side of the right eye and eyebrow. I didn't want to touch it because it's a very sensitive area.
Yeah.
But it looks like it just needs to burst. It needs to be popped. So if you don't mind, it's like literally right there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. It's a burn.
Yeah.
Like that bad?
No, just like in the spots where like.
That where I opened the.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's too much, we'll definitely take it off quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, because it can agitate. Like I said, it's a 30% too. So 30% peel.
Is that strong or no?
Oh yeah. Well, not terribly strong. When they say chemical peel, I'm putting on a 20% chemical peel, or lactic or glycolic. Yes, it's very active. It's very strong. But if a person has been used to peels or putting stuff on their face where that 20% might be just a 10% to them, or maybe even 5, because they're used to harsh chemicals on their face.
Yeah.
Depending on what they're using at home. So they're just made for it. But somebody who hasn't been using anything, yeah, 20% might be even too high of a concentrate for that person. It may burn too much. Especially if you have sensitive skin or, oh, it's burning.
A little.
Uh-oh, okay.
No, it's
So
okay.
we'll do one quick pass and then that's about it. No, that's good that you tell me. So it's not wrong that you're, saying, oh, wait a minute, this is a little bit too active or we need to take this off. That's a good sign because some people will sit there and take the pain when I'm like, you're now causing more damage to the skin. It's almost like when you get a deep tissue massage, some people hold their breath or, oh, go harder, and then also the bone snaps or you get internal bleeding from a rib cage. I'm like, see?
Pain's there for a reason.
Right. Like, why didn't you tell me you were in such pain? It's bad to say, hey, I'm fine, and I can tell you're not breathing, you're not fine.
Yeah.
So deep tissue is supposed to be painful a little bit, but not to the point where you can't breathe.
Yeah. Well, it is starting to burn a little bit.
Okay, so let's take this off.
Okay.
estheticians, they'll also say, oh, it's supposed to burn. You'll be okay in 10 minutes. No. Don't let them fool you into thinking they know exactly everything about your skin. Only you know truly what you can take and you know, your tolerance. Because they definitely will say, oh, no, it's okay. Let us sit. It's okay for you. You're not experiencing it. And remember, we did dermaplaning. We took off that dermatome blade. Well, it's not a dermatome blade, but it's close to it. Dermatome is something where a surgeon would use to cut into skin and tissue. But that's like super sharp. Like I would never use it on somebody's face because it's beyond too sharp.
Yeah.
Even if you're delicate, you're still going to cause somebody a wound or whatever. That's why they only use it for cutting into skin, not scraping skin off. It's just that sharp. You know, actually, they wouldn't even sell me that type of blade anyway. You have to actually be a surgeon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can't buy it on eBay. Or there's only 2 or 3 specific companies that make those type of surgical blades. So the blade that I'm using, it's still very, very sharp. It really cuts into the skin and opens it up so you can do a nice chemical peel or whichever treatment that you're trying to do to break open to the skin. Yes, it gets in there. And so when you do add on a peel, even if it's a light peel, it seems like 5% is really 15% or 20, only because that skin is like wide open. And still burn a little bit.
No, it feels good now.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and I'm glad you let me know, because yes, we are too, like I said, we're too close to, you know, fun time. You don't want to have people laughing like, what the hell she do? What the?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a cooling gel and then moisturize. We are ready. Now this may be a little active too because it's a new chemical being produced to the skin, but it should give a calming effect after a while.
Okay.
So if it's still irritating and burns or whatever, just let me know.
Okay.
And how are we doing so far?
Feels good.
Okay. Skin's doing okay. This is just a little skin scrubber. pretty much will put this gel deeper into the skin so it can calm down and all that good stuff.
Okay.
Now if it's too tingly or like irritating, just let me know.
Okay. Good.
This thing pulses at like hundreds of thousands of nanosecond, or whatever the time thingy is, but it was really fast, and so it's like an earthquake for the face. It really opens up channels, and like when you ever see an earthquake in California, the whole ground opens up, but if you look underneath, it's like thousands of stress fractures, thousands of little tiny lines.
Yeah.
The surface is just one big huge crack, but if you look like way deep, it's like thousands and thousands and thousands of just lines in the ground.
So is it little like needles, or what is it?
Just a little spatula.
Oh wow.
Just flat, but it vibrates. It goes from
Okay.
side to side. Like I forget the scientific speed for it, but it's really fast. Right.
Yeah, that's cool.
And so it's like shaking up the skin. So now that product can now go into these little channels. And they just call it little micro channels. Some moisturizer and we are out of here.
Okay.
This is a hot towel that's just going to open up the pores, so I want the moisturizer to really get in there.
Okay.
But it's hot. Not too hot, but if it's too bad, just let me know.
Okay.
Doing good?
Remind me also to schedule a massage with you sometime. I think I'll probably need that soon. But
Definitely, definitely. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't realize this facial would take so damn long. Jeez. Now this is a CBD cream, and CBD just meaning it's derived from a marijuana plant. But it's not gonna get you high or anything. It doesn't have the psychoactive ingredients and all that good stuff.
Yeah.